See, this is the type of stuff that'll sell right here, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
These little excerpts.
Little excerpts. You shotgun a beer or what, dude? For Christmas.
We're going to shotgun a beer to start the
You're
episode.
gonna
I'm
shotgun-
not.
You're gonna shotgun
I'm already
a
fucking
beer.
hammered.
You're gonna shotgun a beer for all
right.
all the people out there celebrating.
You shotgun a
Christmas
beer.
by themselves. Yeah, me and Judd have people. You don't, so shotgun a beer.
Dude, I invite you to everything.
Jesus Christ.
I invite you to everything, Bob. You. My whole Christmas has been canceled by fucking whatever this fucking COVID.
Mine was
Canceled by COVID.
Mine was canceled by Father Time. It
Dude.
ran out for everybody I know.
So the start of this episode brought to you by Bobby Shotgun and Beer. Here we go, Bobby for Christmas.
For Christmas.
First Saint Nick. Here we go.
Look at that, you, Dad.
He's gonna
Oh,
do
the hole's too big. Just like
Yeah.
you said.
Ah,
the Bobby story.
The hole. That's basically the hole in my heart.
the hole's too big.
Get it, boy. Don't stop. Don't stop.
There you
Get
go.
it. Get it. Yeah. Spill it all over his fucking Mexican shirt.
Oh God.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
It's a very Santa Fe shirt. You look like who's the little crackhead selling all the shit in Breaking Bad?
I don't know. Sounds
That's
like a
his
good guy,
shirt.
though.
Apparently,
It's a nice looking shirt.
apparently, we're now being sponsored not only by High Five. So thank you to High Five.
High five.
Send a shout out to you. Check them out. Beautiful
Big shout out, High
vapes,
Five.
sublinguals. They're available in your local dispensaries in the area. But apparently, we're also being fucking sponsored by every Mexican cook in the fucking Kane County area based on Bobby's shirts.
Big shout out, Juan. Thank you, buddy. Fantastic fajitas.
Muchos gracias, Juan.
Muchas gracias, Juan.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. This is the Christmas episode, boys. This will be episode 6. And just like last week, we were down a guy, which you might be able to tell based off of the lack of heavy breathing.
Yeah, you can probably tell by the fact that all three of us fit on screen. So we miss you, Henry. We'll give a shout out to what you're breathing heavy about. I'm guessing it's Christmas cookies this time of year. But shout out to Henry. I hope you enjoy. He said he's got something special with his uncle.
Uncle Touchy.
They play a little hide the pickle for Christmas. So whatever.
yeah.
It's like a Polish tradition or something.
Something that I don't know about. He like literally put in there. He's like, "Oh, I got this special thing with my uncle tonight." And all of us were like,
I didn't even read that. Well,
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't read.
Yeah,
it, so.
well, that's what happens when you drop out in 6th grade.
it does.
Yeah.
I got 1,300 and something numbers that I don't even know. Missed.
1,300 and some numbers.
I
You
don't.
know the exact number of numbers you don't know.
I just don't even know what that. I don't even know what that symbol means. It's like Roman numerals. Like, what Super Bowl is it?
Oh,
It's
Jesus
Super
Christ.
Bowl 9,000? When did that happen?
Why there's so many X's?
Good times.
I have no exes. I'm still dating everyone I ever slept with. So
He's not even lying. If you don't know, Judge probably fucked your sister. Anyways,
Yeah. Shout out, Aaron.
speaking of Roman
what the
numerals,
fuck is wrong?
speaking of Roman numerals and like Super Bowls, who do you guys got for the Super Bowl? Early predictions. Who's going to be playing head to head?
I picked at the beginning of this podcast, way back in
Yeah.
August or whatever. I picked Lions Chiefs.
Okay, you standing by that?
Yes.
That'd be a solid Super Bowl. If that was the case, who do you think wins that game?
The Chiefs.
Look,
The Lions are the Lions.
as much as
Oh,
I would love to see Lions Chiefs just to watch the Lions, and we're all Bears fans, just to watch the Lions steamroll the Chiefs, who have been lucky as fuck all season.
they have been.
That luck's gonna let out.
They have the best player on earth. And when you have that, the refs are on your team and they're always going to fucking, Jordan got his, you don't pull on Superman's cape.
Them Jordan rules.
And
baby.
Mahomes is Jordan.
They got them Mahomes rules now.
And it was, same with Brady.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it, Bobby. What do you think? Who's in the Super Bowl this year?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be either of those two teams. I could see the Vikings coming in.
You're
Getting
fucking,
hot?
you
I
do
could.
drugs.
Or
You
the
do drugs.
Eagles, but I probably lean towards the Eagles
Sam
and go.
Darnold?
I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, and kind of put me on the spot here, but fuck it, dude. Why not? Why not Josh Allen? Why not?
I would like the Bills to win the whole thing.
Me
They
too.
are.
It's not gonna happen, but that's where I'm. I don't honestly. I just don't think it's gonna be the Chiefs and the Lions. We'll see because they have a lot of people getting healthy. I know Montgomery's supposed to come back for the playoffs. They end up pulling that 1 seed out. I kind of like where they're sitting, but I don't know. That's a lot of injuries they've been dealing with.
I would enjoy the Bills winning the Super Bowl
I think everybody would.
as a fan of a shitty team for a long time. Like I know what you Bills Mafia, we know what you're going through.
Honorary member, hang around.
I don't
to
need
the Bills
I don't need
Mafia.
to jump on tables and fuck my sister like you guys do, but like Bills Mafia, I understand what you're going through. So I would love to see the Buffalo Bills versus the Eagles for the Super Bowl. I think the Lions are a tough team, but I think the Lions. I love me some Dan Campbell. I would love that guy to be my coach, but he risks it every time.
Oh yeah.
Once in a while, you have to say no.
He didn't against the Bears. He
well,
went ahead and took the field goal because he knew there was no chance anyways.
Are we even going to talk about this Lions-Bears game? I mean, it was so the first one's 23-20, and the Bears almost win. And everybody's like, oh, man, maybe the Bears aren't as bad as everybody thinks it is. And then the Lions come out this next game. They go, hey, good news. We're going to kick the shit out of your kid with Down syndrome while everybody watches. It was fucking insane.
It was fucking brutal.
It was embarrassing.
I
laugh it up.
I got off work
Laugh it up.
and was gonna go watch the game. I was like, you know what? I'd rather go to Jewel Osco and get dog food right now and just miss part of this quarter. And then I went down and watched the second half with you. Yeah. But it's like I listened to it on the radio. I don't need to watch this debauchery. It's fucking brutal. I did want to do a quick aside, so I was trying to find the stat real quick. But going back to the Chiefs and why they probably aren't going to go to the Super Bowl, this is a stat I shared with you guys. But it was there are 5 NFL teams that haven't scored more than 30 points in the game this season. That being the Giants at 2-11, the Raiders at 2-11, the Jets at 3-10, the Patriots at 3-10, and the Chiefs at 12-1.
Really?
At the time that statistic came out, yeah.
That's
fucking wild. That's the whole thing you're kind of talking about. The ball bounces your way. The most undeserving 12-1 team going into that week.
Here's what's crazy about that. Here's what, if I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm like excited because if I was a Chiefs fan, which I'm not because I'm not gay. If I was a Chiefs fan, I would be so excited because like you haven't even played your best football and you're still winning these games. And Patrick Mahomes, when the lights come on, when it's playoff time, Travis Kelce, he forgets all about the Taylor Swift shit. The entire team goes, oh, it's playoff time, and they just turn it on. I would be a nervous team facing the Chiefs.
Nobody's beating them. They're going to the Super Bowl.
I don't feel the same way this year that I did other years.
It doesn't matter. Like
the offense isn't there. I mean, they do. The defense is great.
You still have to go into the fucking magic kingdom over there and deal with the greatest player.
The way it plays out is if right now the Bills are the best team, so they would have home field advantage.
No.
Yeah.
No. Chiefs have only one loss.
Yeah. Chiefs are the best record.
Yeah.
You have to go to Kansas.
The Bills have the tiebreaker, right?
No, yeah, but they're not even going to get there. Like the Chiefs are winning out.
Oh God!
It is the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I'm going to say right now, and I know I already got a bet to pay to my friend Sloth, to Jeff, to my friend Christy. I am going to do an episode naked. I made a promise. These guys aren't excited about it.
That's bad for us.
But
Thanks, Sloth.
Yeah.
I said if the Panthers fucking hired Belichick, I'd do an episode naked. So get ready. Lock up your fucking wives.
The Panthers.
I got a sneak preview of that actually.
Tar Heels.
Tar Heels, yeah. That it'd be legit. But I'm telling you right now, there's no fucking way the Chiefs win a third Super Bowl in a row.
You said this at the start of the year.
No, but think of all the amazing teams in the history.
And the Niners.
It doesn't matter. It's them, and they're going to do it. And he is him. I don't think he'll ever catch Brady with like all the Super Bowls. I don't know. I think he's going to have this record.
He
might catch Brady.
If he gets 3 in a row.
Depends on the longevity.
If he gets 3 in a row in this short amount of time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's at a level that Brady never got to. Brady, they never. All the times they won.
You can certainly say his peak was
Brady
better.
7.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's a lot.
I didn't think he was catchable, but if they win 3 in a row,
doesn't Ron Artest have like 6 or 7 rings?
I'm not saying he doesn't have a shot at it, but
it's
well,
it's like Robert Horry. He has like 7.
Yeah,
that's what you're thinking of. Yeah,
it's not.
Call him Horry.
Robert Horry.
Okay,
he's
making sure you didn't.
Sorry.
Hey, shout out to Robert Horry.
Because
you know, it's so funny when you have a couple fucking just wastoids coming in here insulting the way I'm speaking.
Well, because you're from, we're drunk. You're actually from Central.
I'm out here
Earth.
doing pre-production for fucking 3 hours, getting ready for this, and having no idea that you two are going to walk down the stairs in that condition.
You know what me and Judd were doing? Because we're fucking team players. We were together, and we were doing pre-show drinking because that's what a team does. And even though Bobby wasn't invited to the party that we were at,
Usually not. Yeah.
we drank in his honor, and we drank in Henry's honor. We ate in Henry's honor. I had so much fun for Henry.
We did team building shots and plates for you.
It was insane. All these girls that Bobby wants to like hang out and sleep with. We're like, hey, do shots with us. Do shots with us. Bobby wishes he was here. And we were just doing shots. Shout out to.
We can't say her name.
I can't do that. What are you doing?
You can't do that.
What are you talking about?
You can't do that.
Oh man, I'm gonna say
you can't do that.
You just everybody quiet now.
There's some certain things we can't say, which is gonna be a fun editing episode for me, I'm sure. What are you gonna do for Christmas, Bobby? Fucking edit Shamrock for about 7 hours.
Well, I know you ain't going to see your dad.
That's not true. His urn's upstairs. Shout out, Dad. Love you, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Father. I have him under the tree right over there.
Hey, speaking of shout outs, man, we're looking for a new weekly sponsor that we want to be like an all the time sponsor. We're gonna do a thing called the challenge flag, and we're gonna have just like a pillowcase full of shots, random, disgusting,
all sorts,
99-cent stuff. And basically, if somebody on the show challenges another person on the show, it comes down to a shot. So if anybody's interested in that, let us know. Hit us up on all the feeds, all the subscriptions. Any way you want to hit us up, we appreciate it. Otherwise, what we're going to do is just going to buy like a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, just terrible airplane bottles of just grocery. Don't get me wrong, we'll put a couple like just okay ones in there.
Just for fun.
But that'll, I mean, Malort, obviously, most of us like up here. Judd doesn't, but Shamrock and I do. But yeah, we'll put some 99 bananas, some gross shit.
I don't like
nasty
Malort,
shit.
But if you hang out with bikers, you're drinking Malort.
Yeah.
So, like, I do it. I don't mind. I don't order it, but I hang out with a lot of bikers, so I drink a lot of motherfucking Malort.
I've never seen you turn down a shot.
Nothing. Never. I've never
Dude,
except for at Walgreens just a minute ago. But besides that,
I actually told somebody, my buddy up at the bar the other night, I said, man, I just can't. And he's like, well, the Judd I know doesn't turn down shots. So you're going to do this, right? I'm like, yep. Like, fuck, man. I just got off of being 103 degrees all week.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah.
Judd recovering from an insane fever. Myself recovering from sickness. Me and Judd got kids. Bobby isn't allowed around kids.
That's true.
He's not sick currently, but
this is just the fucking roast Bob episode over here, huh?
He's not sick, but he's not cured.
Yeah.
he's still after those little kids. A damn shame what they did to that dog.
Well, that's why it's been so terrible that my company took away my van and I got that Sprinter out there, It's really, really rough.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The trench coat doesn't just fucking fly the same way in a Sprinter. You really need the van to pull the whole look off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got an air mattress in the back of that?
Yeah, buddy.
It's classic.
Of course I do, man. Yeah. Learn from the best.
Just an air mattress full of fucking Girl Scout cookies and altar boys.
Good old Uncle Dutchy. So, with the Super Bowl predictions, now who do you think's gonna end up with the number one?
Well, wait, we didn't get to your Super Bowl prediction.
I would really like to see the Bills play the Eagles. I think I said it. I think. I think they're solid squads. I think the Vikings are over fucking rated. I think Sam Darnold gets into a playoff situation, whether it's at home or away, and he crumbles because.
Well, they're the Vikings.
Yeah, that's what they do. The Packers are in, and I would hate for the Packers to do anything because that would just.
It's terrible to watch anything in those awful colors.
I mean,
do anything.
Here we are, Chicago fans, right at the beginning of the year. Everybody's like, "Oh, hey man, you got a new quarterback. Things are looking good. We're gonna ride it out with this Eberflus. Let's see what he can do." And I know Judd, myself, and Bobby, we all had vivid imaginations of possibilities, right?
Yes, we did.
And now 3 of the 4 teams in our fucking conference are going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the only one is the fucking Chicago Bears.
Oh, you don't say.
And like we've said since episode 1, it's the same fucking stew. You just keep putting different ingredients in it. There's this meme on Facebook. I don't know if you guys like the Facebook, but if you do, check us out. There's a meme on Facebook that says the Bears cycle. Draft a quarterback, number 1. Keep the coach from the year before.
Yeah.
Fire the coach from the year before. Hire a new GM.
Fire the GM.
Fire GM. GM wants new quarterback. It's a fucking cycle.
It is.
Philly, Trubisky, Fields. Like, look at Justin Fields won more games in fucking Pittsburgh than Caleb Williams did here in Chicago this year.
But I don't want to hear that talk of well, look, like Justin Fields isn't the problem, like because blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, I like Justin Fields. I'm not a shitter on Justin Fields. You can like both. That's totally fair.
You can.
But Caleb's an actual thrower of the football.
Caleb's legit. What we need to do is just fucking stop playing the game. Bring somebody in that's gonna ruffle feathers and upset people.
They can't do that.
I don't know.
Fucking make it happen.
They're control freaks.
I don't. I've gone back and forth, and say you have you get your pick of the two, Vrabel or Johnson. I think I still might go with the unproven fucking OC because I'm so worried.
You need offense.
I'm so worried about because you really think Vrabel's going to consistently hire good OCs. I think with him you're going to get you'll be not embarrassing every year. But you're 9 to 10 wins tops. I don't see Caleb hitting his ceiling with a guy like that. I just don't. Culture wise, yeah. I bet I just you need a real OC. You need a real offensive mind. Look at every major fucking your competitive team year after year. You Shanahan, fucking same with the Rams. Sorry, blank right now. Yeah, McVay. That's the kind of guy I want.
My big problem is I don't think Ben Johnson, if he leaves the Lions, I don't think he comes to the same conference.
He's warmed up to that this last week. He's been the comments he's been making make it sound as if he's certainly entertaining the idea.
How could you not be like?
Well,
have Caleb in front of you and watch Caleb be like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah,
I'll make that fucking
330
ridiculous.
yards.
That guy will make me look unreal, and I'll make him unreal.
Look what he just did with his quarterback.
What is it about, man? It's about having a quarterback. Well, it's the NFL, dude.
The problem is you try to hire Ben Johnson, you can't until his team's out of it, and his team's going to be in it till probably the fucking end. So what you risk is the Bears, which I'm okay
passing up on the raw.
Is you miss the Vrabel.
Yeah, that's possible.
You miss all the guys, and then you have all your fucking hopes in one basket for fucking.
Yeah, but there are back channels. They'll figure out if he wants to come or not before the season's over.
That's right.
Before the playoffs are over.
And then if it doesn't work out, you just rehire Eberflus.
One quick sec, Shamrock. I did want to just pull this one up too because Judd and I, when we were watching the game, we were talking about it. But Caleb Williams right now, for the all-time single-season passing yardage leaders, is number 6 in Bears history with 2 games left.
All right, look, here's a fun fact. I like that. I love it. Let's go through
number 6.
Let's go through the fucking all-time pass leaders in Bears histories. We got to go back to guys like Sid Luckman.
Well, I'm going just and single season. I have the whole list in front of me.
Rick
Meyer,
in the 90s. They had a great offensive team that the defense couldn't win.
It's not like he's the defense best, and we're talking about oh man, guys, we're not comparing him to Joe Montana and shit. Right. We're literally saying he's the 6th best currently in the shittiest fucking franchise.
Yeah, with two games left, and he's only from the all-time leader. It's only about a little under 600 yards away from the all-time best season.
Who's the all-time?
So the all-time is Eric Kramer, 1995.
Which is awesome.
And number 2 is Jay Cutler. Number 3 is Jay Cutler. Number 4 is Jay Cutler. Number 5 is Jay Cutler.
95 was the year that their offense was so ridiculous. And we lost. Or no, we won the last game of the year. Yep. I think we went 9 we were rated. We should have gone.
Yeah, it was 9-6.
But we needed the Niners to beat the Saints or something fucking goofy.
Yeah.
And the Saints won or something weird. And the Bears didn't make the playoffs, but that was our best offensive year.
It was a Dave Wanstead coaching.
Because the year before they beat the Vikings, made it to the NFC Championship game, and got smoked by fucking Niners, which you knew was going to happen because.
Yeah,
he threw for 3,800. Again, for anybody who doesn't know, the Bears never had a 4,000-yard passer.
For anybody that doesn't know, the Bears are the only fucking NFL franchise that haven't had a 4,000-yard passer.
I didn't know that until right
now. I didn't. It makes sense, but I didn't.
The only one. Every single one of them has done it.
What's the challenge flag? Can we throw it out?
Fucking Jake Delhomme came in with the Panthers and in his first year was here's 9 billion yards. The Bears have never had a 4.
Well, he had Steven Smith and Musha Muhammad. They were.
I was at that
Moose.
game, right? Bears, fucking Panthers.
Which game? The playoff game? Because I went to earlier in the year. We beat them.
Yes, I'm at that game, right? Me and my buddy, we got these great seats. We're fucking shit faced. Of course we are. Go Bears. And literally, as the fucking ball got snapped, my fucking buddy Gavin, shout out to Gavin, love you, brother. He elbows me, he goes, Steve Smith just burned him for a TD. Literally, the fucking cornerback was just like standing there like he was holding fucking footballs for practice. And Steve Smith was already 35 yards downfield. Over here, motherfucker.
Dude, he smoked him all day.
I love Steve Smith.
Literally, Steve Smith, I think, he had like 200 and something yards.
He humped the post. He was like, humped the field goal post. Was like, bye.
Dude, he was a fucking beast, dude.
Insane. I got a lot of great moments as a Bears fan for
the other teams. Yeah,
for other teams. Man. I've been there for all. Speaking of being there for a lot of weird shit, Judd, we haven't hit this in a while. We're gonna hit it today.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Judd.
Yeah.
What? Aren't you fucking with?
I'll tell you what I ain't fucking with. College football and pro football better find a fucking way to separate their fucking schedules a little. Now that there's these playoffs.
That's interesting.
You can't have all these NFL games going against all these college games. As a bartender who has fucking 5 TVs to regulate and that's it, I'm like, I'm out of shit. Like, what are you doing? You guys got to figure this out. They cannot have it all in the same fucking hour.
So when they added the 12 teams, I knew that was going to be like an issue. And then what it comes down to is a lot of these bowl games are going to be played like on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Yep.
Which the Bears, no NFL teams play, but yeah, you're 100% right. It's like,
dude, they got to figure that out.
They got to.
They switched to Saturdays,
shaking each other's hands and being like, "Hey, these people are eventually going to be in the NFL, and we would like to help you. Let's help each other." But the NFL is like, "Nah, do your fucking thing. We're not worried about it."
It's always been like a handshake agreement. You have high school on Friday, Saturday is college, and Sunday is pros, and Monday. And then they added the Thursday in.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really give that much of a fuck about college football. So I like the NFL. I understand.
Rest of the world
I understand. I'm just talking about me selfishly, but I like an NFL game on a Saturday. It's cool, but you can't put it against major.
Well, it always used to be
championship games or playoff games.
That there was NFL games on Saturdays in December because there wasn't college games, but now that they've expanded it, they got to find a way to dance around each other.
You could do, the NFL during the day until the playoffs. You know what I mean, for the Saturday games, and then have the playoff college games prime time at night. And then once the actual,
I mean, they did, but it still started so early with the
right.
It started. They were overlapping so bad. I was like,
so. What makes no sense is the NFL stops doing Thursday night games and adds the Saturday game as soon as college is adding like those good Saturday games. And like you're saying, Judd, like it'd make a lot more sense if they're like, hey, we're not doing any sort of Saturday football NFL wise until these playoffs are set. And then the national championship is usually used to be back on fucking New Year's Day. But now it's going to be pushed back. So is it going to be like a Monday when Monday Night Football's over? Thursday Night Football ends soon. Saturday football starts. Like the NFL playoffs should not be competing with the college playoffs because it's stupid, because it's the same market.
Yeah, you're killing us.
You're literally telling like people who are like, oh man, I want to watch these guys in case I make it to the NFL. Fuck you. Watch these guys.
Why don't you utilize Friday then? Who gives a fuck about high school? It's over anyways. Usually by this time of year.
So
NFL's
done
it.
Yeah. So why not just college moves back to Friday if NFL wants to keep Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Like,
because the NFL
why not use Friday?
The NFL had a Friday game. The day after Thanksgiving.
The NFL doesn't give a fuck anymore. They're like, if we can find a way to be on every day. I mean, look what they're doing to the Chiefs.
They do Monday through Saturday.
The Chiefs played Saturday. They got to play Wednesday. It's like, dude, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, they are really like, we're making our money. Fuck you. We're the biggest thing on earth. Fuck you. They're the mafia.
Do you think they're gonna go to 18 games?
Oh fuck yeah! You know damn well they're going to 18 games.
100% of get there. What they gotta do is they
get to the NFLPA.
They gotta agree on the wages, and then where you get, and it's not as clearly. I'm not comparing the NFL 17, 18 game season to the NBA 82 game season, but where you're gonna get is where you're like, say I got me and Judd, like we work our ass off. We're gonna take our kids to a fucking game at the end of the year. And then we take our kids there, and the fucking starter quarterback isn't even playing.
That's kind of what I'm concerned about.
They've already made the playoffs, and they could sit the guy and rest him. That shit sucks. Like, if I go to see, not that I would, because LeBron's a fucking bitch, But if I went to see like the Bulls play the Lakers and LeBron wasn't playing and my son was there and he doesn't know any better because he's only 7, he's like, oh, I want to see the king. I bet, oh no, he's at home resting his bunions. He's at home like wiping down his trophies because he's played for 20 years. He's at home setting records that nobody wants to set. Most fucking steals, most fucking missed free throws, most fucking missed games, most biggest of fucking being a pansy. LeBron James, you're never going to be the GOAT. Just set that aside in your trophy shelf because you're never, ever going to be Michael Jordan. Yeah, I said it.
100% agree.
I mean, anybody with a brain knows that.
Look, you got a problem? My boy Judd, he's going to have to put on his knee wraps.
That's right.
Me and Judd versus LeBron and AD, let's do it. First, if we get to 3 before you guys get to 100, we win. Pussies.
Okay, wait.
I think you guys get 3.
3?
Yeah.
To 100?
To 100 for sure. Dude. Even Scalabrini.
Dude,
those two Madonnas.
Scalabrini was schooling people in Boston when he let 4 challengers come out and there was like college level players. And you know what? But they still scored like a bucket. They get like one lucky one. You guys could definitely get a lucky one.
You imagine.
I mean,
honestly, 3 to 100 would be probably really hard against those two. They're really big.
Here's the good news, though. They'd probably tire out and want to sit the game.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, because we'd have all the energy.
Yeah.
How much could you score against Bronny?
Dude, we're going to be full of Coke and fucking Adderall, dude.
I probably can't score a fucking bucket on
I know
Bronny.
Bronny's better than all of us, too, for sure.
Oh, good old.
I mean,
really.
I'm fucking 50 almost, man.
Well, we got to understand, again, that's like the Brian Scalabrine thing when he did that in Boston. And all these people thought they could take the worst guy in the NBA.
You
it's like
cannot.
The worst guy in the NBA will beat the brakes off you. He's one of the top 400 players in the world.
Okay, like we had this. I was always hooping a lot, and there was a league in St. Charles, Illinois. Then they kept your stats and everything. They marked down how much you scored. I was like 4th leading scorer. Everybody ahead of me was like went to college. I was just some fucking dildo from the fucking playground who just underachieving assholes.
You still are that dildo.
Yeah. I still like playgrounds too. I see him there a lot.
Dildo baby, you're so fucking. But
it's a 2-door.
This team was 5-0, and they had the 7'7" guy, whatever, and he would just throw your shit all day. Like you couldn't. There was like you couldn't get inside the paint, and he was gonna throw it,
shacking you.
That motherfucker went to Europe halfway through that season. He went to Europe to go play. And that team never won another fucking game.
When you went over there?
Yeah. Once we left their team, they never won another fucking game. Oh,
the team never won. This year, I'm sorry. I apologize.
The team in the States over here, in our little shitty fucking, I'm pretty good at basketball. I mean, they didn't win another game because that 7-footer who could move like that.
Professional level talent, even non-NBA, was going to destroy
Europe.
Almost all collegiate athletes.
He went over there and their team never won another game. We whooped them.
Yeah.
Shout out to that 7-foot guy.
Yeah.
It was
Joe doesn't know the walk rate sense.
So, and that guy is definitely not AD.
No, it's not AD.
So when you say if we get to 3, but by the time they get to 100,
no,
we're not getting to 3.
No.
Look,
you might.
Dick punches are allowed.
I just run to the other side. Dick punches are allowed.
He's got Shamrock the shoulder with a Hulk glove and just fucking.
Like I can't stand the fucking prima donna shit of AD or LeBron, but those motherfuckers are smoke bag. Like that's not even. It's not even. If they don't want you to score, you're not scoring.
Did that game at 100-0?
We are children.
Well,
we are children to them. It's like picking on a fucking 5-year-old.
How do you feel about Nikola Jokic? Like how good he really truly is.
Oh, he's like you can rank him in the top 10 of all time probably when it's over.
If you look, just say his career's over today, he's had 5 of the all-time greatest seasons. Period.
The dude is
ever
the way the fucking guy
ever
just plays chess. That's
and I'm sorry.
When you watch a player at their sport play chess, like fucking Mike did and like Patrick Mahomes does, or Brady,
yes,
and that's what
another
Nikola
level
does. When they're playing chess, Magic Johnson, they're so fucking good,
right?
That everybody around him is just another fucking a rook, a pawn, a fucking a knight. Like they are dictating the whole thing. They're the coach. They're everything.
And an obligatory Jeff reference would I have to?
Jeff,
it was because
my man, Jeff.
it was because the Suns and were getting ready to match up against him in the playoffs. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. I haven't watched the NBA. You know, I was just not a huge fan. He's like, dude, you gotta watch Jokic. You gotta watch him. He goes, and he's like, he's beating the shit out of my team, but he is so fucking good, and he doesn't look like he's trying in any way. Yeah. And then you listen to him talk, and he's like, you can tell this guy does not even really like basketball. It's just like, I make a lot of money doing it.
Yes.
And he is, Larry Bird-esque in the sense of like just doesn't look the part at all. And he can't jump, he can't really do anything, but he is just, his court vision is absurd. And then like this year, like the one thing that, you know, they kind of do was just force him out to the 3-point line. So then this year he comes back and he's shooting 50% from the fucking 3-point line now too. And it's like, all right, well, you can't double him, period. He's going to find the open guy. You know, you can't force him to the outside. He'll drain the fucking 3. I mean, he's unguardable. I mean, the only knock on him, the only thing that separates him from the the top 5 conversation is just he doesn't play defense. But I mean, offensively, he is so above, head and shoulders above almost anybody.
He still fucking rebounds like a fucking beast, which is playing defense.
Yeah, well, that is playing defense for sure.
And
you're right.
And he is, is he like some dominant force? Like he's not Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell.
No, but when you think of the all-time greats, you know, like Michael, LeBron, I mean, all those guys,
they are great.
They can play defense. They're both sides, And yes, the rebounds do make up for a lot of that, but it's the only thing that'll hold him back. But when you look at like those advanced metrics, the last 5 seasons are 5 of the best seasons of all fucking time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
He's fun to watch. That's what makes the Nuggets a fun team that I always root for. I'm like, man, get all the way to the finals every time because I'll watch that shit.
Just watching this guy that looks like he has never played basketball before.
Well, the team's fun too. Jamal Murray is so fun. And then, athletic. You know, Gordon and Porter, they're an athletic, big, badass team.
It's like a pickup game.
But it's fun to watch.
When you see the plus minus, but when he's not on the floor, with all those guys out there and he's not on the floor, it is horrifyingly low.
Yeah.
And I was watching this. I sent you guys a breakdown, but it's a long video, so I'm sure you didn't watch it. But like, he was just this one game, and it was like literally every time Jokic would be in the game, they get up by 10. And then as soon as they put him on the bench, they go down by 10. Then they put him back in the game, go up by 10 again. On the bench, down by. It was literally the whole fucking game. As soon as he hit the bench, it's like 15, 20-point swings. You know, just totally controlling the game.
And Serbia would have beaten America if it wasn't for
close.
Steph Curry saved the day.
I know.
I know.
Dude, I was like screaming in my living room. Like
we'd have to have a Serbian flag behind us right now.
No.
That's a Christmas tree.
Dude, I mean.
But by the way, Merry Christmas, guys.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I hope you guys appreciate that I threw this tree up for you guys.
We don't appreciate it, but speaking of things we don't appreciate, what's the thing you appreciate most about your upcoming Christmas, which is tomorrow, folks?
You know I'm having like the worst Christmas ever because as you can hear, me and Shamrock cough every minute.
Yeah, I apologize. This will be tough to edit, guys.
But my fucking my whole family's sick. We canceled Christmas tonight. We canceled Christmas tomorrow. We're like, I guess we're gonna have to push it off. Like, there's so many people sick.
It is, yeah.
Even with that being said, what are you looking forward
to? I guess really what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say something.
I was going to say threesome, but continue.
You know, I'm just looking forward to getting home tonight and the next day and sitting there looking out my window at the snow and me, I guess just me and the wife and kids.
Nice. That's nice.
And they get, at least the kids get to open some presents and have some fun because normally like we do Christmas really big for an atheist fucking family.
Yeah.
But everybody's fucking sick.
Yeah.
What about you, Shammy?
Well, I got 2 kids, but my youngest is 7. And these guys know Bronson. If you don't know
character,
Bronson, you should look him up. He's fucking the most amazing human being ever. But he is so excited for Christmas. Like, that's the best part for me. Like, waking up tomorrow with him. And his eyes just the size of saucers. And, like, for those of you listening that still believe in Santa Claus, you might want to skip this part. I like last year I did like the snow prints around my boots, so it looked like Santa through the house.
That's
like,
awesome.
He was losing his mind. Like it's great. Like so many people are like in a rush to get their kids to like grow up and understand things and be adults. Like I thrive on the fact that my kids still believe in like a lot of kids stuff. Like adulthood's a fucking trap. It's a joke. And when you get into it, it's like, oh man, I gotta go to school, or I gotta get a job, or I gotta pay taxes, or I gotta get an apartment, I gotta get a car, blah, blah, blah. It's fucking horseshit. Let your kids be fucking kids.
Yeah.
As long as they can. I'm not even exaggerating. If my son wanted to believe in Santa Claus till he was fucking 30, I would punch motherfuckers in the bar for telling him Santa Claus wasn't real. Like, it's amazing to be a kid and just have that, like, that glimmer of hope. Like, it's so fucking awesome.
Till he's 30, huh?
I don't give a fuck.
No,
dude.
it's fine. No, there's nothing wrong with you.
Bobby still believes he's gonna fucking find a girlfriend. Like, people are stupid.
I have hope.
With that shirt, he's gonna get a fucking girlfriend in that shirt, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna work
Shout
at
out to all the girls in Arizona.
She's gonna work at a local Chili's and be like, I like your shirt. Oh, muchos guacamoles.
It does make you want to order nachos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I want some chips and salsa like right now. But what about you, Bobby? What are you excited for Christmas?
What am I excited?
Besides,
I was trying to find like a really good thing.
Besides
like,
inbred sex with all your family members.
No, I don't.
The old usual, as they call it.
The
old Christmas special. Oh, giving my family.
all right, Bob, we're gonna let you talk. Sorry,
you're stuck in the tree. Oh no, you're stuck in the tree. Let me have my way.
what kind
it's
of
like the
game
stuck in the dryer porn, but she's stuck in the tree trying to get an ornament.
I love that porn.
Yeah, that's really what I'm grateful for tomorrow is finding new Christmas style porn. No, my family is all back home and I'm not making it down, so I'll just be chilling here. So yeah, honestly, I'm kind of excited to not have to worry about getting in a fight with anybody on Christmas and just enjoy fucking a day off work. It's been a long fucking work 2 weeks, so I'm kind of excited to just sit here, get super stoned, and probably watch some Christmas horror movies. Not the normal.
What?
Yeah,
there's Christmas horror.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
More like Jack Frost.
Slay.
Fucking yeah, dude.
I don't watch horror movies, so I didn't.
Yeah. Well,
Why would they ruin Christmas like that?
I think because
it really brings it all together. To be honest with you, it's good.
Yeah.
There's bad.
What did they do? Terrifier 3 was just advertising.
Wasn't Bad Santa enough?
Bad Santa's great, but it's not a horror movie. That's how I grew up. I grew up with my dad watching a lot of horror movies, and shitty horror movies is my favorite. It's my favorite thing, getting stoned and watching horror movies. And shout out to my coworker who gave me about a fucking half ounce of weed for Christmas.
Still, I'm letting him get it out. You all right?
Yeah, good.
Oh, you're doing
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, however you celebrate Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever the fuck.
Whatever Mo celebrates.
We
shout out Mo.
We hope that you
Ramadan.
and yours have the greatest holiday that you can have. And we also want to say, Virginia, sell the fucking Bears.
That needs to be the number one Christmas wish.
Do you think that's actually on the table? Because I like seeing the rumors of like Bezos and people like that, which I think there's no validity in any of that shit. But I've never actually heard rumors of them selling the team until this year. And now at least you're hearing murmurs. So do you think there's any like fucking fire behind that smoke?
What's crazy is the Bears are worth like $8.2 billion, according to like the reports.
Yeah, but
so a team to come, like anybody to come, Bezos come in, man, buy it, do it. Call us the Chicago Amazons. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care.
To win some games.
I just want to get rid of.
You can get season tickets
as long as the McCaskies are gone. What could be worse?
What do they have out there in Cleveland?
Assad is looking for a new job.
Maybe he
Assad.
is looking for a new job.
God.
Dude, we had some Saudi fucking money though. We could take that. Forget him. Forget Syria.
He's not
forget
Saudi.
forget Syria. So forget Syria.
Oh.
Let's get fucking the same guys that are buying up all the golfers. Let's get them to buy the Bears.
Oh,
get some Saudi money over here, dude.
I'm in.
We'll pay our next coach $100 million a game.
They got all their money from our gas the last fucking 100 years.
If you had some Saudi money, you could literally get Sean McVay to be like a fucking passing game coordinator. That's how much depth we would have in that coaching staff. Fucking Bill Belichick would be the one cleaning the shoes in the locker room. That's Saudi money. That's what we need in Chicago, dude.
We need some of that fucking, really.
We need some oil money,
oppressive,
dude. Yeah.
Oppressive money.
No women allowed to the games if they drove themselves.
So we're not going to get the honey bears.
Oh, dude.
We're not getting the honey bears back.
Bring the honey bears back.
Yeah.
God, at least the team sucks. You can watch some titties.
Dude, I don't know what we have to become the official fucking team for Fire the McCaskies. We should be pushing this. That should be our number one goal.
All right. So
Fine.
if you like us
From here on out.
And Judge
you
Kevin.
sponsor us, you fucking click on us. Make sure you put in any comments, hashtag Fire the McCaskies, because that's what we're now about.
That's it.
It's gonna be on our next fucking goddamn banner.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Hey, speaking of which, if you guys are after some stuff, hit us up because we want some ideas of what you guys would like: koozies, pins, buttons, magnets, whatever.
We got some merch ideas.
Like we're clearly, well, if Henry was here, we'd be 4 like poor dudes that are just like literally
5.
We work every day. We work everyday jobs and then do this for fun, trying to make like a good time out of like being a Chicago sports fan, which is tough lately since I don't know, like 1986.
Well,
But,
I
like,
mean,
it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. being a Chicago fan.
2016 November, 2nd was as good as life got.
It was, dang, dude.
Sorry.
Like you can't be unhappy all the way back to the 80s. I mean, we've seen a lot since then.
Seen some good stuff, just not out of the Bears.
Oh yeah,
No.
I know,
I say yeah.
and that's why we are going to cleanse the
Hashtag
house.
Fire
Yeah.
McCaskey.
We're gonna
burn some
I think
stage
we're
in front
the
of Soldier
3
Field.
or people that are gonna
5.
start this. That this is it. That's our
Yeah.
that's our mission.
I would totally be down to just start getting a Twitter campaign.
No,
Let shit
this
go.
is 100%
No,
our
this is
mission.
us.
Like you can't do it in that shirt, but
Like, are they giving
I don't
us
know, man.
salsa?
I really
we
don't.
get
I just don't
chips?
get like you look like a fucking bowl of chips on a goddamn Santa Fe
look
I
tape.
look like a rancherito.
You look like the fucking dinner cloth from the Mexican girl I dated in college. Like, it's disgusting. It's gross.
I can't believe
I
you're
think I
wearing
look nice. A little spicy even.
Shout out to you, Esmeralda. Miss you.
Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz
Feliz
Navidad.
Navidad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Feliz
Fucking
not
good.
be Bob. Bob.
Yeah, her,
not be Bob.
Her dad got me hammered drunk at a party, like on tequila, and I was just like barely able to function. At this time, I was an undiagnosed diabetic, right?
And you sucked his dick.
No, I wish, dude. That would have been better than all the fucking tequila and tacos I kept fucking drinking. So I ended up, I'm like leaving the party. I'm gonna go back to my fucking place, and there's a path like 1.5 miles long of tequila and taco vomit, all the way from her place
fuck.
to my place. Wake up in the morning, my whole soul feels like it's left my body, and I just go outside.
Classic Latina.
I go outside, and it looks like somebody dumped a bucket of beans, like on my front porch. Nah, that was me. It's me that dumped that bucket. Good times. I miss you, Esmeralda. We could have been something.
Maybe.
Tú es mi corazón. Solamente todos los
Brontonito
días.
would have been his name.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas from the dump
Hey.
bucket.
Merry Christmas for me throwing up all over myself because your dad's a fucking asshole. Thanks, Esmeralda. You know who you
Right.
are. She's probably got like 16
Okay.
fucking little niños right now. Oh, see, I remember him.
and
He was
just
very
just
nice.
one really pale one.
With red hair. The old red haired Latino. Hey, there's a couple of those that exist.
Shamito.
His name is Patrick.
His name is Patrick
named him
Sanchez.
Patrick, I don't We couldn't figure anything else out to call the stupid fucking Irish one we have.
Hey, Lucy K. Irish Mexican.
Mika Lovelka.
Irish Jewish Mexican.
Don't keep me up all night with your fluorescent
Yeah.
NSA.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
None of you know that movie, do you?
No, I don't think I do.
Blood in,
It's-
blood in,
it's
blood
stumped
out.
me.
Dude,
If you know Blood in, blood out,
if you don't watch Blood in, Blood out, like,
you know it.
how can you?
So you do know it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, this guy's going old school.
Of course, you and me know it, but the guy in the fucking bowl shirt. The top
Oh, shit. Ole, Holmes. I know that movie, man. That's my fucking shit, man. Yeah. He's
Why-
going to, next episode, he's just going to have one button and be like, well, huh? What you say, motherfucker? You better watch what you fucking say on this fucking.
What, just turn
podcast.
Cuban? What the
It'd be-
fuck
it'd
just
be
happened there?
More fucking
Let's go
Mexican than you are
Scarface,
now.
you know? Yeah.
It's like every dad on Christmas morning. Hey, fuck you! I brought all this here.
Who baby the shit? Me. That's who.
I built this. Good old
Jesus
Scarface.
Christ. Well, we're getting down, I think, towards kind of the end here, boys.
Yeah, it might be a shorter episode because
everybody's fucking hammered. And
what's that? That's a stab at us. We're not hammered. We're fine. You want to go 2 hours? 2 more. Let's go.
What, you want to fucking go 2 hours? We're live on Twitch, dude. We'll fucking go as long as you want.
Oh God.
Yeah, I put us up live.
Live.
Are you retarded?
Are you telling me that right now when I say that?
Oh, don't do it.
On our way over.
Oh, that's fine.
This is live. Like
that's fine. That's fine.
Jody, you ran out of time. Me, you, his sister, his mom.
Oh God.
I remember that.
This is live.
Fifth girl.
The good thing is, though, in post, I can edit almost all of this out. This episode is going to be about 15 Shamrock cops, 4 insults to my shirt, and something about Virginia McCaskey getting fucked. And we'll just release it. 3-minute episode, ladies and gentlemen. 3-minute episode.
3-minute episode.
I wouldn't clean Virginia McCaskey off with that shirt when Shamrock's done.
This is a fantastic shirt. By the way, go ahead and please comment and just tell them that he cannot
gross.
With that gross-ass fucking Christmas sweater. Granted, it's a good beer. It's a good beer.
That was a gift. That was a gift, Bobby.
This is the last thing Joe Elbers ever bought me before he passed away.
Last thing I got from Joe Albers is right here, so...
Shout out.
Cheers. We're surrounded by Joe Albers.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
Love you, Joe.
Albers family. We love you
Rupert,
guys.
The whole gang. Love you guys.
You great human beings.
Wonderful human beings.
Yeah.
A lot of this together. Good. We'll have Henry back next week. Everybody should hopefully be over all the random fucking kung flu's been having going on here.
And now for something completely different.
All right. So right now, boys, we're looking at. So I'm looking at the last couple games here. We got the Seahawks next. We're in it with the Packers. And I'm starting to wonder we talked about the last couple weeks. Is there a point to keeping Caleb out here if it's not going to be the same offensive scheme? If he's just taking unnecessary hits, if he's learning bad traits, if he's on his third OC, what is the upside to keeping him in at this point?
I'm not opposed to sitting him for the rest of the fucking year. Save it.
What's the
let's not get him hurt for some dumb shit.
I'm feeling where Judd is coming from, but you have to give him
reps.
NFL repetition.
I get it.
Against NFL speed defenses to see how he reacts.
Yeah.
So him and Rome and him and DJ.
Him and Rome getting time into.
There's 4 years of this
and
guy,
DJ,
3 years of this. You got to get some repetitions now. Do I think they should be playing him with 1:45 left down by 30? No, they shouldn't be done.
Right.
For the jump, but all the first offense snaps they can get in the first half,
right?
And then maybe the Bears make a game of it and you keep him in, but they need to get him in there so that he learns this NFL speed,
right?
NFL reads, and let him run the offense, man. Let him do his thing.
What about so if we're like, okay, a lot of the reason you want to keep him in is you want him to build chemistry with the Dunze and DJ Moore. Why are we targeting Keenan Allen's not going to be here next year fucking constantly?
I mean, the game's the game. You got to fucking throw who's open or whatever.
Yeah, but the game doesn't matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? If it's all about growth of Caleb.
I guess that's the whole problem with what we're talking about is it does matter. You got to fucking just play him, and he's got to play. He's got to get the reps. Yeah. He's got to play. He's got to know to throw to that receiver.
The problem is what Judd's right and Bobby's right is we should be doing this stuff, and then it's like, oh, why is he throwing to Keenan so much? Because the fucking goddamn people telling him like what to do on the sidelines and calling these plays aren't calling the right plays. Like give him plays that are either DJ, Rome, run. DJ, Rome, run. DJ, Rome, run. DJ, Rome, handoff. To guys that are going to be here next year. I love me some Keenan Allen. And we were all three of us shocked at the amount of, I thought Keenan Allen led the league in drops because every fucking week he's got like several. But apparently the NFL only considers a drop.
Do you think he's going to be back next year?
There's no fucking way Keenan Allen
it could happen
next year. If he's back next year, it'd be nice because I think he's a good safety blanket for Caleb.
What if next year he is back and
you have a good coach, Ben Johnson, and reinvigorated?
I just don't. I think Keenan Allen is like aware that he can get more money anywhere else.
Well, no, he's already said he's only considering the Chargers and the Bears. That's the only two places he would go.
We'll see where he ends up.
Move again.
I think he could end up back. Everybody's like, so, and
a team-friendly deal.
As a professional, like, dude, when you get on stage and you kind of have like a bad show, you're like, I just want to go back on that motherfucking stage.
Yeah. Yep. Well, same thing when I did stand up the first time. Yep. I remember the guy telling me, he's like, hey, man, you're going to go up there and you're going to suck. But I promise you, as soon as you get off, you want to go right back up again.
You do.
And as soon as I sucked, I bombed, and as soon as I got off, I was like, I can do this better, this better, this better, this better, this better, this better. And it was like, all I want to do is get up that night.
And then you do.
It would have to be a team-friendly deal because the Bears, if the Bears are not drafting in the first, second, third, and fourth round, nothing but fucking offense and defensive line, then fucking the GM's got to go. You got to get rid of him.
Okay. Maybe we'll end on that.
Go. Yes or no?
End on that. Do you keep Poles or no?
No.
Here's the thing. You're definitely hiring a new coach. You've already got your quarterback.
So
Poles has done a good job, but what I would do, if me, and it's not me, because if it was me, we'd already have a championship. You bring Ryan Clark in to fucking be your goddamn GM. You have Warren fucking being the president. Ryan Clark answers to him. And not that this matters, but it does matter. Let's not pretend it doesn't matter. Warren being African-American, Ryan Clark being African-American. They play off each other. It's a good power fucking scheme. And those two, decide the fucking next head coach of the Bears. And Ryan Clark will bring in somebody that's not only going to be good, but he's going to be here for a minute. He's going to be here for a long fucking time. Imagine this, Bears fans. If next year it's Kevin Warren running the show, Ryan Clark is your GM, a guy like Ben Johnson fucking calling the plays, I will fucking come every night. It'd be beautiful, man. Those are guys that are, one, no nonsense. Two, they're like, fuck it, we're going to do it our way. And even if the McCaskies are still running the show, Warren, Clark, and a guy like Ben Johnson, I think would have enough fucking gumption to be like, fuck you, this is the way we're doing. Fuck you, don't care who you think we draft. That's what we need.
I think that's the scary part of like hiring a coach into Ryan Poles. If you don't give him security, knowing he's going to be here for at least 3 years, at least, then you can't let him hire the new fucking coach.
You should get rid of Poles and bring in whoever.
But I'm not really hearing any murmurs of letting go of Poles.
There's no murmurs because I think the plan is to bring in a guy like Ben Johnson and hope that he has a solid 3 years.
What, then you fire Poles? We're talking about that same thing we were talking about earlier,
in
that same cycle.
Years that like between a guy like Johnson and Poles, it goes well enough to where you keep it going. But like, I think if it were me, one, I think they should just fucking sell a team and let somebody actually run it. Stop Reinsdorfing the fuck out of the damn team.
Oh shit.
And bring in a guy. I'm telling you, if you listen, if you guys, and I'm assuming if you listen to us, you like sports and you like fucking humor. Ryan Clark, the way he talks about football, it's like in the movie Blazing Saddles. You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore. The way he talks about football is fucking amazing. The way he breaks down the play, the way he breaks down the coaching staff, the way he breaks down all the fucking things that go on in a football program.
Yeah.
How Ryan Clark is not running a fucking NFL team is asinine. And I would fucking kill to have a guy like Ryan Clark, the GM of the Bears.
So, all that said, fairly unlikely. Do you keep Poles or no?
No.
Yes or no?
My answer is no, but I think the Bears keep Ryan Poles. They hire a guy like hopefully Ben Johnson, and then Ben Johnson is tied to Caleb Williams for at least 3 years, and then
we have to have a GM is also.
You're also signing the GM, and then the plan would be, depending on records and blah 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 blah. If you got to readdress that, then you say to a guy like Ben Johnson, "Hey, you did a really good job with this and this. We're gonna bring in a new this and a new this. Will you stay?" But I would just rather see somebody come in. Somebody's got to come in and fucking shake some shit up, man.
Right. I mean, that's the argument for Vrabel, but again, I just worry about the revolving door OCs and all that kind of shit. So, and we'll see, man. We'll see. I wasn't really super move on from Ryan Poles until like the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm like, man,
a lot of misses,
this
man.
Is so exposed.
You've done some good things, but a lot of misses.
Exposed. Well, the top end deals are huge, but the rest of it sucks. But
all right, it's the end of our show. It's the day before Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody.
You each we all get one.
Yeah.
What is your one Christmas wish for the Bears? If you could have anything, I don't give a fuck if it's what number they pick in the draft, who they hire as a coach, who they hire as a GM. You get one Bears Christmas wish.
A Super Bowl?
I mean,
it's not.
Guys, you're retarded.
Yeah. I mean, we can't get rid of the McCaskies.
I mean, I'm a retard. Okay, that was too much.
Yeah,
to just go straight to Super Bowl, but I would, I would say to get rid of the McCaskies.
I mean, yeah, same. That's
everybody knows. Anybody who's a true Bears fan, if you've been a Bears fan as long as we have, your number one wish, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, don't give me Christmas presents for the rest of my life. Get the fucking McCaskies to sell the Bears this year, and I'm good for life on Christmas.
Get out.
Yeah.
So we can win.
Hashtag fuck the McCaskies.
Fuck them. It's a bad word in Chicago.
Hashtag sell the Bears. And on a different note, bless you and everybody that you're with. Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday.
If you got a hot sister, send some pics.
Yeah, please.
Merry Christmas.
So Shamrock's gonna send me some pics of his sister.
He loves my sister.
Good idea.
Love you, Sammy. Love you, Judd. Love you, Henry. Love you guys.
Tits, which is the weird part.
And thank you guys for everything.
Love you guys. Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.
Christmas, you fucking filthy animals.